Yo, hey there guys, it is your boy, Leon Mookie here, and I'm giving you guys a new What If series to end off the year off good. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long ass time, but I've been putting it off for too goddamn long. This is What If Izuku was MegaMan's Star Force? And yes, this is one of the main what ifs I've been wanting to do since this year and last year actually. But once again, I've been holding it off for a while now. But now seems like a good year to start it up. And just like Shonen Jump Deku, this will be a once a month series. I don't want to overwhelm myself with a lot of what ifs to work on. So yeah, any rate, with all that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? Everything changed when in a city of China, a baby began to glow that of a bright golden glow. Surprised and shocked, this would be the beginning and era of a new superhuman society where 80% of the human population began to have powers, or as they like to call, quirks. And however, the remaining 20% did not gain any powers. But even so, everything must continue on. With now this new superhuman society, people began to use their powers in selfish and maniacal ways, these being villains. Due to the danger and the lie of many lives of innocent people being lost in the acts of these villainous people, other people began to rise up against thee and took up mantles to protect the innocent. These people were known as heroes. These people decided to use their quirks to help others, save people from other villains and even from natural disasters as well, which rise of a new profession in society known as pro-heroes and pro-heroines. This would soon lead to one of the greatest heroes to ever exist to being born. His name, All Might. However, this isn't his story. However, it's about a boy and meeting a mysterious friend beyond the stars. Currently, a green net boy wearing that of a casual t-shirt and also wearing that of short blue jeans with that of red boots, laying on top of his family apartment rooftop, where he looks up stargazing, with then part of him feeling somewhat sad, ejectified, and lonely. All these signs show in his red, puffy eyes, actually, as today being the worst day of his life, considering everything that has happened. This boy is named Izuku Midoriya, and unlike everyone else around him, being from his old childhood friends, his own parents, and even random strangers around him, he does not have a quirk. He is considered to be that of the 20% of the human population that has no quirk. And this kickstarted his entire life of nothing but suffering and pain, as ever since he was a child, he always dreamt of being a hero, just like his idol, All Might. But unfortunately, due to his quirklessness, everyone always told him to give up on his dream of ever becoming a hero, that is non-realistic, that he needs to lower his expectations of himself, and that he would die instantly as soon as a villain shows up due to him being quirkless. Everyone told him this, from his old childhood best friend Katsuki Bakugou, his former friends from that of elementary school, his own teachers even not even caring about him whatsoever, and his mom who always supported, cared for him, and loves him, even to this day, always even tries her best, wants to support her son in his dream of wanting to be a hero. However, part of her can't help but worry and be scared for what could happen to him if he does become a hero. She doesn't want to lose her only son, especially after losing her husband. With then flashback, everything that has happened to Izuku, from being quirkless to finding out, from his best friend bullying him, from everyone else to his teachers not caring about him. However, all of that changed on after his 13th birthday, after talking with his dad, who Hisashi Midoriya, one of the brilliant minds in all of the world, as he became that of an astronaut, supporting his family with the discovery of a new energy source that was discovered about 20 years ago. This new energy source was known as electromagnetic waves, or EM waves for short. These waves are originally, people believe that they were just outdated radio waves. However, these radio waves are a lot more stronger and durable, and are able to reach that of light speed travel when made in contact with anything like electrical, or with that of data and energy data as well. Deciding to understand this new energy source, that this new energy came from space itself. So having the best minds of scientists and doctors, the United Nations decided to work together to find this new energy source and harness it, which they ended up doing, creating a new form of technology that's a lot more safer and a lot more powerful than today's named form of energy. However, EM waves are completely invisible even to that of the naked eye. Not even using that of a telescope could find this energy, or microscope as well. So the only way to be able to physically touch or even see EM waves, Hisashi Midoriya created a device known as the EM visor. This visor is able to see and possibly even to interact with that of EM waves, and how to manipulate them. With this device, Hisashi became a world-renowned scientist and an astronaut all across the world. However, even with a world-renowned father like, Hisashi, Izuku's bullying never stopped. And honestly, it's somewhat gotten worse, actually, after his 13th birthday, with Izuku coming back from home, hiding all of the wounds and beatings that he got from his former friend, Katsuki Bakugou, and his two lackeys, as he patches himself up quietly without his mom noticing. However, he soon noticed that there was somebody's shoes were already here, with Izuku surprised, wondering, does mom have any guests today? Wondering this, soon Izuku basically shouts out, "Mom, I'm home. Do we have?" Soon as Izuku steps into the living room after heading through the hallway, he soon sees in the dining kitchen room, he sees his mom crying, as having her head down to the table, on the other side of the table being that of a middle-aged man with that of a blue jacket, a blue cap, which are both similar, being that it's the same department that Hisashi is a part of, as he having that of a somewhat overweight appearance, but with that of a sad look on his face as well, as this man being close friends with Hisashi, Aaron Boreal, with then Izuku saying, "Mr. Boreal, what are you doing here?" With soon Aaron couldn't help but look down, saying, "Izuku, it's your father." He's with then Izuku's eyes widening before soon noticing on the table being Hisashi's EM visor, with then saying, no, 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 no. It can't be. It can't be. Dad, he's not. Please tell me he's. With soon, no one not saying anything as still hearing his mother sobbing. With soon, Izuku goes down to his knees and begins crying himself. With that, all he could hear was his own tears, his own wailing as well, at the loss of his own father. After that day, Izuku felt somewhat distant from everything, even after getting constantly beaten by his tormentors and bullies back at Aldera Junior High. He just didn't care anymore. What kept him somewhat going is that, well, the remaining dream he had left to become a hero. For that dream, he would do anything. He was already planning on leaving Aldera Junior High a little bit earlier and graduating from the toxic junior high school and enrolling into UA, with using this time to study and develop his own school as since the discovery of EM waves, UA developed its own new course, call it that, of the Stellar course. With this course, Izuku would be able to understand EM waves a lot more better than before, and hopefully that there is a chance that he could possibly join that of the NASA division and go to space and possibly find his dad. However, if he could in some way, he would also find a way to try and become a hero as well. However, even on his last day at Aldera Junior High, which would be the first day for many other people, soon Izuku's life began to change for the worst. For example, Katsuki Bakugou, his former childhood friend, now turned tormentor bully, found out about his enrollment into UA, and also found out about him leaving school early as well. It didn't help that their teacher basically announced it to almost everybody in the class, when originally it was supposed to be kept secret until the day was over. But instead, he just decided to do it just to spite Izuku, mostly due to his quirkless status. Even though he was explaining himself that he wasn't planning on going to the hero course, that he was going to take the new Interstellar course after all. However, Bakugou, hearing this, didn't really care, as he saw that somebody going to UA, even anything at all, to even general studies, support, or anywhere else, was basically that of an insult to the spiky hair ashen blonde. With him soon, as the day ended, soon Izuku was about to leave and prepare to study for the entrance exam in the next 10 months or so. As Izuku was putting away his hero analysis notebook for the future away, however, Bakugou saw this, blows it up, throws it out of the window, and soon threatens Izuku if he ever goes to the entrance exam at all, he's going to kill him. But soon even made another comment. If he wanted a quirk so badly to become a hero, then he can do a swan dive off the roof. And if it doesn't work, at least he'll be reunited with his dad. With soon hearing that, Izuku basically lost it and soon rushed towards Bakugou, slamming his fist in his face, with soon screaming out, "Don't you dare talk about my dad like that, you piece of shit, ever!" With soon realizing what he just did and said, Izuku just ran away as fast as he can, away from Bakugou. After this, Bakugou wasn't going to allow this laying down, as he soon rushes towards Izuku, even using his quirk as well to repel him even forward, as Izuku is basically scared out of his mind, as he soon run. However, due to his head start, he was able to hide away from Bakugou before he could even find him, with then hiding behind a couple of trash cans while holding his breath. Soon, Bakugou and his lackeys began to walk away, with then soon Izuku taking a deep breath before soon a villain coming out of a manhole cover and then spraying up from the sewers and then lunges at Izuku. This being the slime villain that All Might would be chasing after. Within the slime villain basically saying Izuku is his hero, basically having the perfect opportunity to steal his body. With all of this happening, Izuku couldn't help but feel like he couldn't breathe, realizing that he's going to die, that he's going to be unable to see his dream a reality, and that possibly he is going to be seeing his father very soon. With then he begins hearing a scream saying Texas Smash! With then a huge gust of air pressure soon sent flying into the alleyway underpass, with then Izuku basically going unconscious before seeing a muscular figure. Soon after waking up after a couple of slaps to his face, as he soon sees his idol hit the person that inspired him to be a hero as a whole, this being the number one hero of his country in Japan and the symbol of peace, All Might. With then All Might glad that Izuku is safe, and then capturing the villain by putting him into a bottle, but then was about to leave. However, Izuku, wanting to know if it's possible for him to become a hero without a quirk, wanting to know this answer, he soon latches on to the number one hero onto his pants pocket as soon as he flies up into the air, with All Might noticing this and basically wanting the boy to let go. However, realizing if he lets go, he definitely will die. With then soon landing on that of a rooftop, with then Izuku asking these questions if it's possible for him to become a hero without a quirk, as it's always been his dream. However, even after losing his father, Hisashi Midoriya, and losing the will to even stand up, he still believed in his dream of becoming a hero no matter what, and wants to know from his idol himself, can he become a hero without a quirk? With then seeing the deflated and short All Might, aka Small Might, with Izuku believing that the man was basically a, faker pretending to be All Might. However, no, All Might soon confirms that he is All Might, with then began explaining that the reason why he hasn't had many appearances in the past couple of years is because of a serious injury that he got about 5 years ago, with Izuku believing that it was due to a battle with the villain known as Texas Chainsaw, but it wasn't, as this being a more dangerous villain, with then realizing Izuku's last name being Midoriya, with soon thinking that he's the son of Hisashi Midoriya, the Nobel Prize scientist that was able to revolutionize the development of EM waves, and with then thinking that he's sorry for his loss, but soon saying that if he wants to be a hero, it's impossible to be a hero without a quirk, so he tells him he can't, but soon tells him that if he's brilliant like his father, then he become the same thing he was, a brilliant scientist that can revolutionize the world like he did. With then hearing this, that was Izuku's plan from the very beginning, but he at least wanted to know confirmation that it was true, confirmation that he can't become a hero whatsoever. With that, soon Izuku, as All Might soon goes to the door, try to make sure that it's open, but then he heads through it. But soon Izuku looks down as he feeling somewhat sad and actually begins hearing the words that Bakugou told him to do early on. With then soon he shakes his head and believing, no, 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 no. It may be impossible for me to become a hero, but I can still be the same as Dad. I can still help people. After all, I plan on leaving Aldera tomorrow, so why not? I still got time. And with then placing a hand on the top of his head, as underneath his messy green hair is his father's EM visor, the keepsake and memento of his father's, with then saying, Dad, I may not be able to become a hero, but I swear to you, at least I will be able to become somebody like you, an amazing astronaut and scientist. Just you wait. I swear it. With soon basically giving him more of a pep talk, Izuku heading back home. However, on his way home, he soon began hearing that of explosions. But on the way home, he soon stops to where the explosions are at, where then soon flames begin to erupt into the alleyway, and then Izuku saw it, the Sludge villain from before, as then hearing in the crowd and even from the pro heroes trying to stop the Sludge villain, realizing that he has a hostage. And Izuku noticed that this hostage being Bakugou, within seeing the situation and wondering why the heroes aren't doing anything, but then looking around and saw All Might was there too. However, he's clenching onto the side of his body where his injury was, where Izuku saw it. As Izuku began thinking, this is my fault. This is all my fault. If I didn't get myself involved, if I didn't distract All Might, maybe Kachan wouldn't be in this situation. Within soon, a part of Izuku began thinking, but if he didn't make that stupid comment before about Dad, about me taking my own life, then this is what he deserves, right? Isn't it? With then saying, no, I can't think like that. If I think like that, I'm no better than Kachan. I'm no better than him. I'm no better than a villain, actually. If I just sit back and do nothing. With soon seeing Bakugou's eyes and that of pleading help. Seeing those eyes, Izuku couldn't help but rush into what happened. With then soon Izuku having that of a frantic look, but wondering, why am I running? Why the hell am I running? My legs, they just moved on their own as soon as I saw Kachan's eyes. If I'm doing this, I need to make sure. As Izuku tries to steel himself, with then putting on his EM visor, with then soon looking around, as then he looks around him as he sees tons of EM waves flowing all across the building, as even electrical outlets underneath as well. With then soon looking around, as then he sees that of electrical cable with that of EM waves surrounded by a bunch of viruses. Within bringing out his phone, with soon pulling out something else as it being a battle card. With soon he jacks it into the back of his smartphone. With soon the battle card as it being that of a battle card sword slicing through the viruses. Soon seeing that the viruses are gone, meaning that the power cable is a lot more stabilized. With soon noticing that the Sludge villain was about to extend one of his tendrils towards Izuku, remembering him after all, realizing that he is the kid that got him in the situation to begin with. With soon Izuku throwing his backpack into the Sludge villain's eyes, with them soon going over to the power cable, extending it as much as he can, before soon jabbing it into the Sludge villain, as then the EM waves circulating through the Sludge villain, electrocuting him in the process, while also while also doing the same thing to Bakugou, however, not to the same degree, before soon Izuku seeing an opening, grabbing Bakugou from his head and pulling him out of the Sludge villain's hold, with then Bakugou screaming, "Deku, what the hell are you? I'm sorry, Kachan, but I couldn't just sit by and let you die. Even though you are a piece of shit, that's for sure." With then hearing this, Bakugou was completely caught off guard. With then the Sludge villain soon getting out of his daze of electrocution from the EM waves. However, he still feels completely and utterly overwhelmed by from the new energy source, as soon he begins attacking discriminately, as destroying almost the entire street corner, the buildings, before soon more debris begins to fall on the preteen boys. With then All Might buffs up and with saying, "I am so pathetic, truly pathetic, to allow this to happen." With then soon staring right at the Sludge villain, saying, "I'll put an end to this right here and now. Detroit Smash!" With soon as then sending that of a powerful punch towards the Sludge villain. As then doing this, All Might soon changes the weather as it begins to rain, with then putting out the fires as well, with all of the civilians and the pro heroes shocked to the actions of the number one hero once again, with the crowd cheering. However, soon after, Bakugou is being praised for holding his own against the villain because of his amazing quirk and all. Izuku was soon lectured by Kamui Woods and Dead Arms for stepping in when he shouldn't have. But then Izuku didn't really care at all, as he's used to stuff like this after all. However, All Might disappearing from the reporters before they could show up. As for Izuku, he's soon heading back home, with then Bakugou screaming out, "Deku!" with then falling home and saying, "Don't you dare think that I needed your help back there. I had that damn Sludge villain where I want him. You didn't do a goddamn thing. All Might did. So, don't you dare think that you're above me." With then Izuku not even caring about this as he continues walking away, with then Bakugou saying, "What the? Hey, say something, you damn nerd! Just say something, you piece of shit, worthless, quirkless bastard!" With then Izuku not still continue saying nothing, with Bakugou getting even more annoyed before scoffing off, saying, "Worthless loser." With then soon All Might shows up in front of Izuku before soon saying, "Young man, what you did was reckless and quite stupid, if I had to say so." With then Izuku saying, "What? I know it was," saying, you could have gotten hurt. You're lucky that you were able to, that you saw the cable there to help you. If that wasn't there, not only that, you could have hurt young Bakugou as well from the EM waves," saying, "I know. So, and I told you this, you can't become a hero without a quirk." But then Izuku screams out, "I know, damn it! You don't think I freaking know that? Know that I'm quirkless? That I'm powerless? That I'm weak? I know that! So why? Why are you just standing here saying that? Knowing that I didn't have anything to do? After all, at least I did something, unlike all those other heroes, so what'd you expect?" With then soon All Might saying, "You have to let the pros do it. After all, I get it. But what have the pros ever done for me? What has society ever done for me?" With then soon All Might saying, I have been constantly bullied, beaten, and looked down upon for being quirkless. I even kept on believing in my dream of becoming a hero. However, I even lost my own dad and has seen my mom always sadden at the fact that she may even lose me for my dream. And now, I even found out that my own hero doesn't even believe that somebody like me can become a hero either. So yeah, I'm done. I'm done believing in heroes. Done believing in my dream. Done in all of this. So, be happy. At least you know that one quirkless person won't be able to become a hero one bit, All Might. With then soon, All Might saying, but young Midoriya, please, I saying, save it. Just save it. With soon, Izuku walking off, as then All Might saying, I thought lecturing him first before telling him that he did right was a good idea. I'm guessing I was wrong. So wrong. And yet, I can tell he's the kind of boy that has been beaten so many times. I'm surprised that he still had hope up to this point. Soon reaches to the point that we are now, on top of his roof, where he's completely and utterly alone, with then soon saying, I'm so done. I'm done with all of it. If this is how society is to people like me, people who want to just help others for the good of the world, and if I had to be I can't become a hero, and even if I do become a EM scientist and even go up to space, people are still going to continue looking down on me because I have no quirk, no power whatsoever. At least I'm done with Aldera, but what does that leave me? At least I'll be safe, right? At least Mom won't have to worry about me constantly. What then? Thinking, oh, who the hell am I kidding? I want to become a hero. I want to see others smile. I want to protect people so badly. I want to see others no longer having to suffer like me. So why? Is that so wrong to believe in? So wrong to wanting so much? With then soon hearing a voice saying, it's not at all. With soon hearing this voice, within Izuku thinking, what the? Am I losing my mind? Saying, unfortunately, no, you're not. You're far from losing your mind, kid. With then saying, where are you? Who are you? Saying, as then soon a green lightning bolt soon strikes down onto the roof of the apartment building. With then soon all of the electrical outlets of EM waves begin to be disrupted for the time being before going back to normal. With then Inko wondering, what was that? With then Izuku on his butt before soon looking around saying, what was that? Saying, hey, kid. Saying, what the? With then looking around and saying, put your visor on, damn it. With then Izuku shocked and surprised as he soon puts on his visors. And what's in front of him is basically a blue cat or beast-like person right in front of him with that of, green electrical fire and that's of blue armor and that's of blue armor claws as well with red eyes, saying, what are you? With saying, wow, you're really easily freaked out. Looks like Hisashi wasn't joking. With then saying, what the? Hisashi? Wait, that's my dad. Saying, I know. He told me to find you, after all. With then, he's saying, you know my dad? Wait, does that mean that he's... Hold on, kid. One question at a time. First, let me explain myself and introduce myself as well. My name is Omega-Sis. I am an Femian. What soon saying Femian? Saying yes, Femian. Basically, I am an alien being composed of EM waves, the very waves that you use as a energy source. With then saying, whoa, saying, yep, don't worry. You don't worry. I'm not trying to conquer the planet or anything like that. So you got nothing to worry about. With then saying, "Huh, that's good. But why are you here? And how do you know my dad?" Saying, like I said before, one question at a time. Which one do you want to hear first?" Saying, my dad? How do you know him?" Saying, "All right, easy enough. The space station that was basically heading to the planet to discover more of EM waves was basically my world, Planet FM." With then saying, "Wait, seriously?" Saying, "Yes. During this dialogue, we were able to make contact with the station. And let's just say the welcome wasn't so welcoming after all." With hearing that, soon Izuku realized, don't tell me that. Don't worry, your dad's not dead. Same thing also goes for the other crew as well at the station. We thought that they were hostile when we found out that you all were using EM waves too much to power the systems. We believed that you were going to, try and enslave us. But realizing the fact on what we did and what you weren't trying to do and what you were really trying to do, we, made sure not to have that happen again. During this time, I got to know your father, Hisashi. Quite the interesting man, I have to say. Quite positive, cheerful, and a bit enthusiastic for his own good. With then, Izuku couldn't help but say, "Yeah, that's dad for you." However, during the explosion, he did give away he was unable to, keep his glasses. Saying, "His visor? Wait, this is," saying, "Yep, that." He told me if I ever found anybody that has that of a visor like he did, then most likely that's you. With then saying, "So what do you..." Listen, Izuku. He also told me that you had a dream of becoming a hero. With saying, "Yeah, I do. I still do, actually." So saying, "That's where I come in." Saying, "We FMians have an ability to merge with other species of aliens all across the universe. However, we have to have the same wavelength, the same thought patterns, the same good physical qualities to allow us to become one with them. And when I found you coming to this planet, I realized you were perfect. Absolutely perfect to be my partner. Your wave and EM signature is similar to mine to a complete match. That's why I want to help you for your dream of becoming a hero." Saying, "Seriously? You really want to help me?" Saying, "Yes, I do. You plan on becoming a hero, right? Or did you give up on that dream after everything that's happened to you today?" With then hearing this, soon Izuku remembers everything that has happened to him. From the day that he found out he was quirkless, from his childhood friend began bullying him and looked down on him, from the death of his own father, his opposite death actually, and even today from his own hero looking down on him, believing that he didn't have a chance to become a hero at all. But now hearing that Omega-Sis wants to help him become a hero so much, then saying, "Yes, I do. Even after everything that has happened to me, even after so many people told me to give up on that dream, so many people have ridiculed me and looked down on me for wanting that so badly, I still want to be a hero. I don't want to give up on that dream just yet." Within hearing this, Omega-Sis couldn't help but smile, saying, "Well then let's begin, shall we? To first start, I need to see if we're compatible. We can truly commence an EM wave change." Saying, "EM wave change? Saying, yeah. First, I need to find a good outlets. With then looking around, seeing a device that could be a good storage unit for him. Saying, that'll work. With soon going into Izuku's phone. But then seeing on his phone, on his main screen, he sees Omega-Sis. Saying, whoa, did you? This thing is powered by EM waves, which is a good outlet for me. Also, I'll be able to work with this pretty well. Saying, okay, so what's next? Saying, first, you need to shout this out. EM wave change on air. With saying, EM wave change on air? Saying, yes, but you have to have passion. Once you say that, I will be able to connect with you. With then, soon, Izuku taking a deep breath before soon gripping onto his phone tightly before saying, all right, let's do this. EM wave change on air. With then soon green flames begin to coat Izuku. With then a giant form of Omega-Sis head begins to chomp down onto the greenette boy. With then soon his body begins to morph and change. As then layers of EMs begin to wrap around his body, giving him that of blue boots, a blue body torso. Within blue armor began to coat around his arms and his hands as well. With soon Omega-Sis head begins to be wrapped around his left hand. Within coming out of his hand being that of a fist, before soon a red visor coming around his eyes, before a blue helmet coming through him, as two horn-like fins come out that almost look like that of rabbit ears, actually. Within his messy green hair begins to turn into the same EM green flames as Omega-Sis, before going all the way down to his back, as it soon begins to erupt all across him. Within Izuku striking a pose. With that, Izuku was shocked and surprised, saying, whoa, what just happened? Before soon the head that was around the wrist of Izuku soon coating around his left hand, as it being Omega-Sis himself, saying, we EM wave change together to form a new being. Saying, a new being? Yes, we are now one person under one mind and one body. Saying, that's so cool. Saying, tell me about it. A lot of people who EM wave change feel the same way you do right now. Saying, it's amazing. I could feel so much power. Not only that, within looking around him, he can see the EM wave network, the entire EM waves traveling at the speed of light, with messages and emails being sent everywhere, with even that of videos and that of even text messages from other people he don't even know about, saying, this is the EM wave net. I'm able to see everything, even the EM wave highway as well. This is amazing. This is everything that my dad built, everything that he strived to protect, strive to help others, even not in the way of that of a hero. So, what do you plan on doing? Continuing your father's legacy as that of a scientist and astronaut? Or want to give up on your own dream of becoming a hero? But keep it in mind, I came here because Sasashi wants to help you achieve your dream. If you want to become a scientist, I'll still help you in your own way, being connected to me. But it's up to you. What do you want, Izuku, for yourself, not what others want? With then hearing this, Izuku takes a deep, long thought about everything before soon coming to his senses and smiling, saying, my dream, the dream I've always wanted for myself no matter what, and that is to become a hero. To save people with a smile on my face, just like All Might. No matter what. Even if he tells me I can't become a hero, I'll still strive for it. I'll still want to become a hero. More than anything. That is my dream. That is my life goal. Within hearing this, Omega-Sis couldn't help but smile, saying, well, there you go. So, let's begin, shall we, partner? With then Izuku smiling, saying, yeah, partner. With that, Izuku's beginning, as this is the beginning of Izuku becoming not just the world's greatest hero, but the galaxy's greatest hero. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Love to read them. So what did you guys think about the first part of MegaMan Star Force Deku? Like I said, this is going to be a once a month series, given that I really need to catch back up on the MegaMan series after all. Plus, I don't want everything to be focused on MegaMan Star Force, as again, this is a what if, focusing more on the world of MHA. There will be elements and people from that of MegaMan Star Force, but that's it. Nothing more and nothing else. Just the world of MHA and its story as a whole. So yeah, at any rate, if you guys like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that like button, which really helps with this channel a lot because it really makes it show that people love my content for YouTube after all. Anyway, also check out my Discord, gaming channel, main channel, and Patreon. All link in the description below. And with all that said, this is the Mookie signing out. Hope you all have an amazing new year. And let's say goodbye to 2022. Shiro, finish it off the year good, girl.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!